Welcome back, fellas. Well, actually, you know what? Let me pause for a second. Fellas and the ladies too. Apparently, there's a few of y'all checking me out. So today, man, my heart is heavy. Gentlemen, y'all gotta do better than this, man. I am hearing from the female counterparts that you guys are just dropping the ball when it comes to your text game. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna blame you. Apparently you didn't know how to text appropriately. You think that just the fact that you responded to a text is good enough, but no, it's not. So today we're going to get into a couple things. I'm hoping that what I share with you today is going to help you be at least a little bit more charismatic, a little more attractive, and a little more interesting when you're texting that lady that you're interested in. So now, couple points here. Um, and so the first thing I want to touch on is just the frequency. So now I know that there's a lot of tips that are out there that say, hey, when you're texting with a woman, hey, put her on ice. Don't respond back too quickly. Don't respond back too frequently. Don't be texting all day long. Make it seem like you're busy. Purposely wait 4, 5, 6 hours just to respond. So that way you can look like, well, you're a man of value. You got things to do. Gentlemen, this is only effective if it's sincere and it's honest. If that's really you, if you really are that busy. Now, I will say this, there's some truth to this. When it comes to the frequency, it is okay to message throughout the day. The key is to message in clusters, if you will. So, do you want to be the guy that the moment you get a text message in, you can't let 2 minutes go by before you hurry up and send that message right back, or you like a comment or like a mess? No, relax. You should be busy. You should have shit that you got to get done today. But when you do respond, it's okay to send that good morning text and have a few messages back and forth as you're starting your day. Go ahead and get into whatever you're doing and then check in maybe midday or after work. And then before bed, maybe you have a little bit of an exchange then as well. So I don't want you to get so caught up in feeling like you're over texting. The only way you could possibly be over texting is if this is a woman that you're pursuing, and at the end of the day, y'all got some shit like 40 messages back and forth. Bro, that ain't gonna cut it. There is something special about communicating with a woman and then having a slight drawback where there are gaps of time where she gets some time to miss your ass. Don't think that just because there's a void or there's space there, that it's going against you. Learn to be comfortable and leverage that because a man that is too available is not attractive to women. They do want somebody that does have things going on. So that part is true, but don't take this to the extreme. Don't feel like you going, I don't know, text this woman twice a week and that's going to make you more attractive to her. Bro, she going to think you ignored her. Don't do this. They still need steady amounts of attention, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be your entire day. Do not let your day be consumed by just responding, going back and forth, texting this lady. So that's number one, frequency. A little bit in the morning, 1 or 2 check ins midday, no more than maybe 3 to 6 messages back and forth. Give it some time to chill, check in later on. And really, that amount of frequency is really only if you're skilled within the messaging. If you're not skilled with messaging, that's not your thing. Really, you should be pushing to the phone call. or you should be pretty deliberate with, hey, let me communicate something very simple or share something funny, have a little joke there, a little, so that way you guys can have kind of your own banter throughout the day using third party help. But then yeah, you want to be able to just get to a phone call, get to a meeting, get to a date, whatever it is that you're looking to achieve. If you're not skilled with texting, don't spend too much time doing it, because I promise you, the hey, what's up, the WYD, the how's your day, these messages are so dry, so boring, so flat. The only way that you can get away with these is if she is very, very, very highly interested in you, because maybe you look a certain way, or maybe you got some extra money on you and she's just, hey, you're an opportunity to her. Not an opportunity for mating sake, but an opportunity to pull resources. You're gonna have to be able to gauge this, but again, frequency. Do not overdo it, but definitely don't underdo it. So now, beyond the frequency, the next thing I want to talk about is the variety of the type of messages that you send. So now, in order to really leverage texting to the as best as you can, don't feel like you're limited to this that simple one sentence type of response. So you guys got to remember that texting is, it's almost like your version of like marketing and building connection, right? So you've already attracted her enough to be able to get to this stage where you have her number and you guys are communicating back and forth. Effectively, you should have really only a handful of things that you're trying to do via text. One of those things is for her to like you more. The other thing is usually to set up a time to see her. And so by breaking down for her to like you more, you want to show that you're interested by asking questions to inquire about her so you can learn something about her. You want to share relevant information about yourself that she might see as interesting. And then, hell, beyond that, I mean, you want to flirt. And then beyond that, you just want to be able to build connection. This is your time for that. See what things you guys have in common, see what things that you guys can agree on, learn a little about her, she learns a little about you. And other than that, you're just planning different times when you guys are going to see each other again, or depending on circumstances, maybe even reflecting back on times you guys have spent together. You want to consider experience, right? So that's the main thing when it comes to that. With the variation, don't feel like using emojis is beneath you or childish or that's what girls do. Bruh, I'm old enough to remember when we used to text on the little fucking T9 system and we just had a number pad and we got to type three times for the F, one time for the A, two times for the B, zero for the space. You know, texting was, that's something that is really my generation. I'm a millennial. So texting is something that when we found emoticons, bro, it changed the game. To be able to send a smiley face on something to show that I'm just kidding or I'm being playful. To do a sad face to quickly show maybe disappointment in something. The emoticons added just another layer of emotion, because your voice is hard to pick up in that text message unless that person is very, very, very familiar with you. So if you're new or you guys have a young relationship or you're just getting to know that person, using text only gets you so far. The emoticons evolved to the emojis. So now there are fucking probably 1,000 different little characters that you can throw in there that might express something slightly different. I think there's like 7 different ways you can show that I'm laughing. So use those to your advantage in order to be able to incite emotion. That way you can get the proper response. So when you send a message, it's going to land just a little bit more effectively. And when she gets that notification on her phone, she gets that little colorful indicator on the back end where she can see, oh, well, this is a playful message, or oh, that's the devil face. This must be a bad boy message, or a flirty message, or whatever. Oh, why did he send me the eggplant emoji? What's he trying to say? It's going to add to your message when you guys can leverage those emojis in the right way. So now I'm going to give you guys one of my little insider tips. One of the things that I like to do, I like to send the voice message, voice notes to be able to, in a 15 to maybe even 45-second stretch, be able to actually say something with my voice to her shows a lot of intentionality, and it also gives her a moment to again experience me as if I'm there. So this is something that you guys should also be using. Don't just stick to one level of messaging. Add the voice note in, add the emojis, add that occasional GIF. I think it's a GIF, GIF message or GIF message, whatever you call it. Add one of those in and be able to add layers to your communication. That way she can enjoy, or she can look forward to the messages that you guys share back and forth. Mix that shit up a little bit. These one liners that you guys are throwing off, bro, they're not working. That you're not cooking with that, you know. Um, Beyond that, if you're not that skilled on, hey, what do I type when I'm texting her? If you need to use the little microphone and use speak to text, do that, because when you're communicating with her, it should be coming across in your voice as if you're speaking to her like she's there. So now you just want to be careful on length. You don't want to overwhelm her. Don't give her no fucking paragraph that she needs to read. But use your voice for those shorter messages that are, just a couple things you want to say really quick. If you've got a longer message, use the voice note. Way more effective than anything else. In fact, most of the time, it's going to catch her off guard the first time you do it. And what you'll notice is that if she's really into you, she's going to do it back. And that's something that we'd be looking for as a sign of continual interest. She'll send a voice note back, and then now you guys will have a little bit of a voice note game back and forth. And then you might go back to text if you're busy, maybe you're in a meeting, back to the voice note, send a GIF, share a post, whatever, right? But mix it up, make your make your thread between you and her something that feels special, something that feels entertaining, something that feels spicy, something that feels fucking interesting, to where when she sees your name pop up on the phone, she actually wants to open it and see what's in store next from this guy. He's always hitting me from a different angle with something. They love it. Okay. Beyond that, man, I definitely want to say, when it comes to your messages, the last big tip would be intention. Be thorough, have intention. And so I can get into more advanced things or detailed things later, but you guys just need the basics right now. Let's just start here. So if you're sending her a message, you should already be able to anticipate what the response could be, right? You don't want to send a message and it effectively is putting your conversation at a halt. It should encourage her to want to respond because there's something in it that's enticing that she wants to respond to, and it serves a purpose. So if you need to pause for a second before you send a message and say, I wonder what she'll think of this, don't overdo it. But take that moment to consider it because you don't want to just send some bullshit. I'm telling you, the WYD is dead. The how's your day is dead. The what you doing later, it's over. You're done for. Cooked. You got to be a lot more interesting than that. Hey, sweetheart, I was just thinking about you. Hope your day was as good as mine. Let me know when you're free. I got something I want to share with you. I can't wait to tell you about what happened to me today. Now she's looking at the phone like, oh shit, let me get to that now, or hey, hey, I'm off at 7. Let me know. Now she's interested. You got to learn how to be able to draw her in, make it an experience. Stop bullshit. Anyway, as for this one, this is it for now. Some of you guys already know this stuff. Cool. For some of you that don't, hopefully this was valuable to you. Um, I'm not. This is not a dating channel by any means. But I did see where this was an opportunity to say something and share with you guys, and hopefully just try to give you something to be a little bit better at this basic fundamental thing that's just part of our lives now. You will be texting women if you're interested in women. That will be one of the primary ways that you communicate with them. So the best thing you can know is, how can I be effective with it? How do I ride that right wave of frequency? How do I show intention throughout those messages? How do I keep her interested so that way I actually get meaningful responses? How can I build a connection through these messages? How do I build her attraction as we have the back and forth? You guys need to know this because it seems like in the text game, this is where you drop it. You might be just fine when she's in front of you. But the moment you guys step away and you have to spread out your communication because you guys are living your lives, she's doing her thing, you're doing yours, but you just want to touch base in the middle, like you're killing yourselves. And all that's happening is, if she's communicating with somebody like me in her phone as well, boy, it ain't even close. It ain't even fucking close, dog. I'm telling you. So now, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you want more videos that are like this, just let me know. If you don't, that's cool too. Let me know that too. This could be a one-off, but I might do a few of these here and there because shit is my channel. I post what I want to post. But if you didn't like the video, let me know what I could have changed down low. But I'm gonna tell you like my dog AMS. Like that shit anyway. I appreciate you. This your boy Dub. I'm out.